go back to Zoma.
Coco, appreciate it. It was so nice meeting you.
Love that we
I love it.
look after each other.
Amen. Amen.
They don't always.
Military wife with courage inside, praying each night while you serve with pride.
Hey everyone, we are at Bangkok 1 and we just ran into Coco. We just met her. Actually, we were walking by and
I had to come out and see these two beautiful people.
She ran out.
Dressed to the nines, but comfortable. You know, intellectual people dress like this and have that energy. I am attracted to energy, so I had to come meet them.
And we'll pay you later, Coco.
Pat and Rocky, right? Yeah, I'm gonna ask for that later. What a joy it is to be in Bangkok.
It is.
Being an American and to run into each other like this, I love it.
I love that we look after each other. We try and speak to every single black person.
Amen. Amen.
They don't always speak back.
That's true. But that's their issue. Everybody got to get healed.
Yes,
And then when you're healed, then you can do that for real. Thailand's a country and Bangkok's a city where I healed a lot, you know, from just expectations of being a black American. You know, they're gone. Now I could just be myself. Figure out what that is. One of the reasons why I really was fascinated with Bangkok is that I discovered that the King Rama IX, studied, wrote, and produced jazz music. His songs are in books. I have a book at my house now with all of his songs, his charts. He plays saxophone. So that's probably why this city has so much jazz.
Wow.
Groove and High, Fujong, the Bamboo Bar.
Teach us something.
A Firefly Bar where I sing currently 4 nights a week. Buddha and Pals, where I'll be singing on the 29th or something like that. Buddha and Pals. Prohibition. I mean, I can go on. There's several hotels that have jazz, but not like every night. I'm talking like places that have entertainment almost every night, and it's jazz. So all of the countries I've traveled to, let's say 32nd city I've performed in as, you know, working, but this is my 16th country. Thailand has the most jazz, and it's that anchor that I need. So if you come to Thailand, specifically Bangkok, honey, you got a choice of hearing jazz.
I never knew this.
Playing jazz as though they were born with it. Wow. They have the healthy respect. A lot of other countries I go to, they act like it had something to do with creating jazz. I won't say France, but okay, musicians I've worked with for years in different countries with that attitude and no respect. Not here.
The French act like they created a lot of things they did. Another story for another time.
That's another time. But you can't pull that off here in Thailand. And I do jazz hop, which means I'm in the jazz world and I'm in the hip hop community, but in a small way with the hip hop community because I never recorded in that way. But when I came here, I don't put limits on my age now or all that stuff. America, they had us walking in these lanes and you couldn't switch over. Everything. No, here I found myself not just here, but leaving America, traveling the world. I found more of myself.
Was that hard for you to leave, like
I was
everything
so
behind?
Done leaving DC. I felt the racism so strong every day. And my aunts and uncle, my mom, and they were like, move to the side when they walk by. I didn't like it. So I knew, and I got it. I knew I was gonna leave DC. I was gonna go to New York. I needed out. But New York still was too much. So my first trip was Paris, and I saw free black people. As free as I could see them. Now we know they going through similar things, but still, that's what set it off for me. So I've been here 9 years now.
Wow.
Now 9 years, and I'm an introvert, really, but it's because I want to heal and I want to be my best self, and I want to put things out and represent us. So I didn't come here fast trying to, establish none of that. So and now I have a peaceful way that I live. And now my next thing is to make the music fit my life the way I want. So I can go to the beach some months.
Yes.
So I can go to different countries. So
and I'm sure you've met a lot of interesting people now.
Yeah. People come here with their toxic culture stuff. And if you live here long enough, you can see right through it. I lived in China for 8 years before here. So I can see like
you are definitely worldly.
You can see that, the Italians have this, English, British have this, and we just sit back and watch them all, calm down. So welcome to Bangkok.
Thank
welcome
you.
to Thailand.
terms of Black people here in Thailand, like, have you found that it's growing, that you're seeing more Black people here?
The
or?
first few years I was here, there was a lot of young collegey getting into fights and stuff like that at the bars. You couldn't pick a side. Is it them? Because it was just too much, so I didn't like that. But now, lately, after COVID, there are retired age people with money to invest. They're buying properties, and
I thought we weren't allowed to
they're
buy
bringing
property.
they're bringing their whole families here. I'm talking people that are retired from high level, like security type jobs where you need, and they are doing like the retirement visa and or running businesses. So we've got the Culture Restaurant, which is one I really respect. The one in Paya, I just went and visited it a few weeks ago. It was so good to get grits. And now they're opening one up here in Bangkok.
Just opened, right?
That's a nice shout out. Yeah, I think it just opened last week. I saw online.
I haven't been yet to that one, but I'm really excited about, the way I see it now. It's more intellectual. It's people I can have conversations with about moving forward. The people that haven't healed, they're still talking about what's happening in America and how blah, blah, blah. And it's heavy for us we watch the news, but our lives here are different. And we have to be here in order to blossom. And then we can, hey, come on over here. We got something for you. A way for you to be. So this new wave is wonderful. People that are healed and know who they are. I know a woman who does a swimming summer camp. She's here. Women that's, they're finding ways to be here. But it's not to just show up and you got to have paperwork. You got to have visas and work permits to do a lot of stuff.
Right.
But it's still the land of smiles.
You haven't found any prejudice or racism with hiring Black people?
Every country I've been to, there's racism.
Yeah.
Even with their own people. Everywhere I've gone. But here's the thing. I healed a lot. So a lot of that isn't around me anymore. Like once I healed and my vibrations are, don't come at me with that. I'm not for that. I'm all about love. I protect my space and my time. But racism is here. Like other countries, racism is, don't try to take my job. I don't care where you're from, so I'm gonna be mean towards you. But here it is, you guys have privileges. You're rich. My salary, 1 month is their whole year's salary. And that makes me so sad, but I treat them with respect. And if you come here just as a tourist and you're just like, oh, these people, then you don't know, But 1 month's salary is a whole year and even extra.
And you know what? It's kind of really hard. You wouldn't know that looking around because Bangkok is so progressive, with large buildings and technology and infrastructure.
The rest of the world is
look at it and you're
America is like, to me, because I haven't lived in America since 2009. I haven't lived in America since 2009. America is 20 years behind.
Oh, I think so.
And I've been telling my mom it's a third world country 10 years ago. Because when you look at what's a third world country, infrastructure, education, financial system, when they've been bailed out all those times, when you can't trust the food, when the water is polluted, when the education is that's a third world country.
Okay.
And let me go back to Zoma.
Coco, appreciate it. It was so nice meeting you.
Wait, Namaste is Indian, right?
Indian.
Closer each day. Side by side, step by step, we grew. Across the miles, my heart chose you. Through every road and every new land, your love forever holds my hand. From LA skies to oceans blue.